Remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel at NDN TV Nigeria. Click on the subscribe button and be the first to get notifications.
Hitherto, rival factions of the host communities of Nigeria producing oil and gas, HOSCOM, have mended fences and are ready to take unanimous positions and make harmonized presentations at the ongoing public hearing on the Petroleum Industry Bill, PIB, according to Senator Enang. Correspondent Chika Bodozie reports that the reconciliation follows a truce brokered recently by the senior special advisor to the president on Niger Delta affairs, Senator Enang.
At the invitation of Senior Special Assistant to the President on Niger Delta Affairs, Senator Enang, warring factions of HOSCOM met recently in his office to resolve their differences. It would be recalled that the public hearing on the PIB, organized by the House of Representatives, witnessed a rowdy session last month following an altercation between contending leaders of oil and gas host communities in the Niger Delta. They had disagreed on who should make presentation on behalf of the body, as well as the right percentage of equity holding to be earmarked for host communities in the PIB. Senator Enang, who spoke to Inside the Niger Delta, said they had agreed to let bygones be bygones and were fully reconciled. He said the outcome of the meeting offers a win-win for the contending parties, with the Niger Delta as ultimate beneficiary of their reconciliation.
What has been resolved in this meeting by the groups is that no victor, no vanquished. It is the people of the Niger Delta that is the victor, and that what every one of us were struggling for is the ultimate long-lasting good of the people of the Niger Delta, and nothing personal to each one of the contending parties.
In a communique issued at the end of their meeting, there was a collective agreement on 10% equity shareholding for host communities in the next phase of operations in the petroleum industry, as against 2.5 of production quantum provided in the PIB. Participants at the meeting equally resolved that an agency to be known as Host Communities Oil Producing Areas Development Commission be established and replicated across oil-producing states of the Niger Delta. They further resolved that the nomination of appointees to the board of the proposed commission should be made by host communities. With regard to equity shareholding for host communities, it was proposed that companies that failed to set up trust funds 6 months after enactment of the Petroleum Industry Act be sanctioned in accordance with Section 68 of the Nigerian Local Content Act. In the renewed spirit of oneness, it was resolved that there would be a joint technical committee comprising representatives of all interest groups to present joint positions of the host communities on all issues throughout the hearing and conclusion of the PIB.
HOSCON and HOSCOM will constitute a joint technical committee to present and harmonize everything that will be the position of all the host communities, including that which some other committees and communities presented on the floor of the House and the Senate, so that it will be one joint position of the host communities.
Through the initiative of Senior Special Assistant to the President on Niger Delta Affairs, Senator Enang, members of HOSCOM will hopefully make presentations during subsequent hearings on the PIB as a united body. This will undoubtedly afford them an opportunity to capture the true aspirations of the host communities whose interests they represent in the proposed Petroleum Industry Act.
Inside the Niger Delta,